Showtime. Time to head off. Okay. So, this is Blue Boy Brown, Adventures of the Family. Let me show you what I was working on this yesterday. Did this on Friday, I think it was, and then I worked on this yesterday. Yeah, I think that's what was going on. Because on Monday I showed a video of me working on word balloons in Illustrator. So today I'm gonna finish up the coloring of this. Then I'm going to show let me see, a QuickTime video of my drawing page 112, which I did at my college in an empty classroom. This is an antique tripod that I used, so it's a bit strange. I guess I had the light from the outside or whatever. It's near a window, shining on that, reflecting on that page, so it's a little grayed out, but you can still tell what the heck's going on there. And that's this page right here. So you see how I did that. It's my little non-inking routine. So let me see if I can get this done today. Or maybe I'll just show the video first. It'll make it a little easier on me. Let me see. That's how I'll do it. I'll stop this screen and then I'll share application window. It'll be this thing, and then I'll just start it, and then I'll get rid of the sound because it's just ambient sound from stick it over here. Okay, so let's look at that for a few minutes. Maybe I will turn up the volume a little bit. Maybe hopefully I didn't cuss or anything. Seconds off. So here I am, and as you can see, where my finger is holding down the page, that I trace it out from a printout that I've done on a laser printer. That's the same size as that I want for a comic book page. And what I'm doing here is I'm sort of inking those ghostly lines with a big mechanical pencil. As you can see, it's a big mechanical pencil. I had this favorite, at this time, I had this favorite yellow big pencil. I like yellow, the color yellow, a great deal. And so it was a lot of fun to do that. And so I'm just doing a contour drawing, and then I'll embellish it with hatching and cross hatching, like I've done in those other two finished panels. And the whole thing gets scanned and stuck into Photoshop, where I play around with the levels, and that gives me my faux ink technique. And I'm not the first person to do this. I came upon it sort of like by happenstance, that I noticed through research. Well, there are several people have done this. I got my own little way of doing it. Hi, yeah. And I've got a page 100. I have 102. I have to do 102 and about 105. I've been lazy. I have to do it this week because page 102, 101, whatever it is, it's coming up this next week. So I've got to get it done. So occasionally you have to get off your tail and do something. Talking to myself, Taylor, occasionally you have to do something. Get off your tail and do it. There we get things right. And I do the contour drawings for the bottom. So I'm just going over these contour lines. How wonderful. Do, 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 do. Dee, 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 dee. Well. So I'm right at the tail end of getting the contour drawing done, and then I'm going to go into my little Rembrandt phase. I'm not comparing myself to Rembrandt. I'm just saying I am entirely indebted to Rembrandt for everything I do. Rembrandt, Leonardo, and Picasso's a classical period, which really heavily influenced by all this stuff anyway. He knew Rembrandt well. Minotaur Machi is a take on Rembrandt. It's not the equal of any Rembrandt. Rembrandt's above everybody. He's just better than anybody when it comes to etching. But Minotaur Machi's an outrageously good piece of intaglio printmaking. So now I'm going to start going into this and really doing some damage. If you're looking at this from Facebook and you look at that link to page 96, I mistranscribed the word comics. It should be comic, not comics. I'll try to fix that. I've got the ticker right here. So I actually have the correct ticker here now. I make so many mistakes. And I use a little thing from Leonardo, that left-hander's angle, which is the only thing I have in common with the guy. Gosh, can that guy paint? I was teaching art history yesterday, and I showed an exhibition on screen video that you can find on Canopy on an exhibition of Leonardo's work at the National Gallery in London, and it showed Virgin on the Rocks, both versions. It showed Salvator Mundi, and man, the way you could tell that the Salvator Mundi was by hand because nobody paints hands exactly like that. That sfumato kind of chiaroscuro that he uses. I don't think any of his imitators or his students was able to ever get that. Oh yeah, I think I had a little bit of a volume here, didn't I? Yeah, yeah. You can just hear me scritchy scratching. Boy, Wednesday's a big day, isn't it? Oh well. So, um, once I get the contour lines done, I just start going in and acting as if the pencil was a brush or a pen. And when I get back into Photoshop, I'm gonna have to take that apron off of that because as I remember it, Maggie wasn't wearing an apron, so I made a boo boo there. That's no big deal. That's the great thing about digital artwork. Oh heck. Dee die dee die. Yeah, that'll be fine. Die 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 die. You see, it's starting to come together so that, like in this little area right here, just scritching and scratching, which is, I don't know if it's part of being just an old fart like me, is when you're young, I remember when I was doing hobo stories, everything had to be precise. It's one of the things Dale Luciano commented on that everything was precise and fluid and everything like that. When you get to be my age, you just go scritchy, scratchy stuff like that because you finally learned how to make lines that you can manipulate by. And I think it had a lot to do with my experience as a printmaker for so many years of just this is like when you're using the needle on a copper plate and you got a ground on it and you're just drawing through the ground and even though you can't see it, that it's going to turn out the way it's going to turn out. And in this way, you at least you can see this stuff. And you just scribble, 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 which is not what usually inkers do. They don't scribble, scribble, scribble. They're very precise. Whereas I'm very much into just getting the drawing down and uh, doing it sort of like intuitively. It's not within my wheelhouse to do the kind of stuff that Joe Sinat does, who's just outrageous. Yeah, God rest his soul. I just have to do it my way, which is derived from good old Rembrandt. Once again, I ain't no Rembrandt. But hey, I'm doing my best. You know, Whistler's outrageous and somewhat Rembrandtish like, but he's no Rembrandt. Whistler's wonderful. His etchings are really good. And there are lots of Rembrandt followers. Asger Zorn, he's Swedish or Norwegian, and from about 100 or so years ago. He's really good printmaker. Where am I? Got about 11 minutes to go. I got that panel below it to do also. Then I'll go into page 111, finish that up, and then I'll start working on this in Photoshop. And what I'll try to do today is to take a video of me doing what I'm doing here to page 102 and 105, or 101 and 105. I don't know which one it is. I think it's 101 and 105. I got lazy. I don't know why I didn't do them. I have the drawings. I just never did the actual comic book page. I don't know. You get busy doing stuff. You say, I don't want to do that one. Hard to remember your motivation. Fortunately, I've got a whole stack of these drawings right over the spitting distance of me. Old dadgum book. Originally put it in one of those spiral portfolios with clear pages, page sheet protectors and everything like that. There's just too many pages to do it. Maybe I'll do that when I buy a couple of more of these portfolio bound things. Put the whole thing into archival sheets, protect it, so my heirs can get a hold of it someday. So you see the gray carpet over there. I was at the college I teach at, and I had like 3 hours between classes. So I just went and found myself a studio a classroom that nobody ever seems to use right at that time of the day. It's always empty. Been that way for years. So ah, I go in there and draw or read or something like that, just hang out because at the time that I was taking the break, the adjunct office always seems to have somebody in it. Earlier in the day when I have my office hours, I'm the first one to get there, so I get to stick around there and fulfill my obligation for being in the office so the kids can come in and ask for help. But the second one, there's always somebody in there, and I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I just go into this little room. It's a nice room, really nice room, big. Got nice natural light in it, as you can see, which grays down my page a little bit, but it's not bad. So I'm not sure how to keep all that hatching there. Some of it I might take out in Photoshop. We'll see. Bub, 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 bub. I guess these guys are also still riding horses because afford a $800 vehicle. $800, dang. In 1914, people weren't making over $1,000 a year out there in the country. Work money was worth a lot more back then than it is now. You could buy a loaf of bread for a nickel, 5 cents. You don't know what a nickel is. And now, cheapest bread I could find is costs $2. That is what 40 times. Yeah, it's 40 times the price it was a century ago. 40 times. And I'm sure that you could find places where a loaf of bread, I'm not sure they had uh, sliced bread back then, but a loaf of bread could cover 1 or 2 cents, would make it what? Not 40, but 100 times. That's a lot. That's a huge amount of inflation. We should hope we never go through that kind of inflation in a short period of time. I heard that Lebanon's going through it right now. I feel sorry for my friends in Lebanon. I have friends in Lebanon and relatives in Lebanon. So, gee, not sure what's happening, but there we go. Now using the pencil almost like you would use a pen. You're using a crow quill pen. Not sure I get to. I don't get. I don't think I get to the bottom ones, and I never. For some reason, probably at that time, I had to go teach a class or some kind of stuff like that. I never got to the bottom part of this. I don't think. Anyway. And the next page, page 113, I think I have most of that. Except the top part. I didn't get to the top part, but I got the bottom part. The bottom part looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with the bottom part of it. There we go. Almost finished this. Got about 2 minutes to go. I wonder what I do in 2 minutes. I got a little part over there on the right side of the drawing. Probably going to mess with that. Come on, dude. You don't have much time left. Get that part on the right. I want to see what I did when I go back and look at it in Photoshop. I know I must have done something up there. I'll stop shading it in, bud. Don't do that. Make it harder for me when I get to Photoshop. I did this last fall, I think. So, talking to my former self. Okay, 1 minute to go. I wonder what I'm going to do on that. Don't you notice what's going over on the right part of the drawing? Uh, I don't think I'm going to get around to it. Let's see what I did later on. I'm sure I did something. What was that? Must be it. 5 seconds? Yeah, I think it's about it. Okay. Stop that. Get rid of that. And let's be one of those share the entire screen things. Okay. Here we go. So here's page 111. This is what did I do? I did a little. Okay, I did a little bit there. Oh, I erased that stuff. I stuck a horse's snout over there. Yeah, that's what I did. Well, I don't remember everything. It's better to do that. So I got to get this done, which is so exciting. So exciting. Do da dee. There's not much going on here. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back to page 109. I think. 109. Yep. Yeah. I find out I needed to grab the color that Grandma's wearing. Okay, let's grab the color that Grandma's wearing. Here's the color section, and here we go. Grandma's wearing. We're going to call her Grandma from now on. Widow Hartman. Actually, very close to the name of my great great grandfather's last wife. He went through a lot of wives too. For the same reason, trying to find women who would help him raise his kids after he was widowed. He didn't have much luck either. Okay, and let me see. Got her over there. Dee. And okay, I understand now. Okay, what was this old cuss wearing? He's always wearing that thing. There, that. Let me get rid of the tone layer, and then I got that, and more like that. And back to tone layer, do. And there's his. Color of his slacks. Anything else? That old cayuse? Nope. Don't think so. Um, Probably won't be too big a stretch. They say he had a green door. Let me make sure he has a green door. Yeah, I'm going to say he has a green door. Okay. Okay, let me see. It's a bunch of little orange. Things are orangish back there, but we can't have them full saturation here because that would mess up much of our color scheme. So we'll just sort of do that and a little bit of this. Okay, and then take a real light version of this, go into that. No. Do this, that, and then lighten it up. Okay, then lighten it up. We give this a little more saturation to separate those two. The same thing here. A little bit of this. We're going to get this when we put in shadow anyway. Okay. And then we'll have this over here. Okay. So we got that color of that cayuse right there. Yeah, we'll stick them with that color right there. Okay. I think that color right there needs to be, maybe down here. The rest of that will be, let's go back a little bit. Yep, I'm going to go back. Yep. And grab 108. Yep. Yeah, 108. So I can get the color of the buggy. La 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 la. Okay, that's getting there. Do that. I got an awful lot of editing and formatting still to do when I take this to print, because some of these are not exactly the same size, which will become quite evident when you see them in print. You say, what the heck happened? Well, hard to keep these things exactly the same size. I haven't figured out a routine for doing that. I will. I will figure out a routine to keep everything exactly the size that I want it to be. But I haven't done it yet. I will. Okay. Okay. Now, let me see. Grandma's outfit is down here also. I could do without that. Okay, then won't hurt to clean that up a tiny bit. Right there, maybe. Then pause jacket. Ah, pause jacket. Ooh. Boop. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm going to have to do something right there, because I've made it kind of unclear what this is. This almost looks like the tail of that horse. And it is in a sort of way, but this is the backside of the horse. And okay, let me see. And that would be probably that horsey right there. Uh, yeah, okay. I can separate make this a little darker. So I could separate those two so I wouldn't have that problem. Okay, maybe I can do that. Okay, now, did I? Okay, I got this, all that. Okay, over here. Doke. Let me see. This guy uses tail has to be something besides that. Okay. And then let me see. Blue boys bridges. Blue boys bridges are that color. Beep. Oh, okay. And right there. It's one of those times where it's so much fun to be doing this, both as the artist and the writer, because you get to develop these things, and you see them as they develop, and you know what track you're on, and you're just having such a good old time. And I'm really happy that I came upon Jason Brubaker using StreamYard, and I realized that I can afford StreamYard. It was my meager Social Security and pension funds. I could actually do this thanks to my generous supporters on Patreon. This pays for this every month. So I'm able to do all this. It keeps me on track because I'm finishing up pages every dadgum day. I'm working on getting this done every day, and I'm up to page 100. What, this is page 111, and page 112 I just showed to you. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is going to get done. it's going to get done soon because I ramped this up to I'm not doing 3 pages a week now. I'm going to do um, we do 4 pages a week. I did 5 pages this week because for some reason I forgot to post a page last week, so I just added to the 4 pages I did this over the weekend that I put in um, Illustrator. I just stuck those in there, so I got 5 pages this week, all the way from 95 to 99. So that's a good chunk of stuff. Just a little thing right here. And I think the kid's got bluish eyes. What the heck? Blue eyes. Baby's got blue eyes. La, 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 la. Okay. Reduce the size of that. Then don't do the whole eye. Just do part of it. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything I want to do right here? Yeah, maybe darken some of this. I might go into parts of this and create some value distinctions between light and dark. Well, between foreground and background. Um, Clean it up a little bit here. Nothing wrong with that. Like I'm on the clock or anything. Okay. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Do that. I know over here. But leave that alone. Maybe some of this here, some of that. And maybe take out a little bit of this. Let me see. I've got a white layer underneath there, so maybe I can just grab some of that and clean his face up a little bit. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. And I think I should clean her up a little bit. And then go in here. Yeah, like that. And maybe lighten that up a tiny bit. Yeah, separate back around the hair a little bit. Okay. Okay, up here. We clean this up right here. Maybe right here and there. There's little places where I've been a tiny bit careless. These things happen. Okay. That wasn't good. Okay, bo 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 bo. Yeah, right here I made some little coloring boo-boos. Huge. Okay. And boo, look at that. Yeah, that was a little more serious than yeah. Okay, that completely messed with his backside. So to fix that, bring this down a little bit. Okay. And boy, do I know what kind of shoes that she's wearing. I don't know if I ever showed her shoes, so she can be wearing just about any color shoe I want her to be wearing, and she's gonna be wearing. I think she was wearing some kind of grayish shoes, which should be okay, like that. Yeah, okay, like that. And and Blue Boy's always wearing shoes about right like this. I'll give him shoes about like that. And boo, gotta be careful that it doesn't become like a little too silver agey in its flat color against a boundary. Gotta be real careful with that. No, 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 no. And Paul would be wearing probably the same color shoes. Not like they can afford designer clothes. Whoop. Okay, fill that sucker in. Okay, now what color There's the color pants that Paul was wearing. I use that right there. Slightly different from Blue Boys. Dee 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 dee. What do we have so far? Okay. Okay. So what do we got to do? What do we got to do? Probably have to take this color over here and go oh, over this here. Don't want it to be standing out. It's all background stuff. Okay. Gotta do that horse right over here. Let me see. Um, that's D D D D D D D. Well, we're just gonna say that right there is part of the old buggy. That'll bring Grandma's face out, make it a little more prominent. A little bit of blue sky in the background. Okay, let's just fill that sucker in. Okay. Which I can play around with in a few seconds. Do-do-do-do-do. And let me see. We just barely touched these cloud bottoms. Get them looking like that. Okay. And then probably that'd be okay to have this over here. Okay. And these guys are going to be all just kind of grayish. For this panel. That was clumsy. I need to get up closer. And that's not the one you want to be going on, boy. Okay, more like that. See, what's this? Yeah, it's another horse. Okay. Yeah, I think it may be time for shadows. Yeah, I think so. It's time for shadows. Um, I think this color here belongs right there. Just going to give it that. Okay, yeah, shadow time. Ah, very bleary-eyed. Wonder why. Okay, get rid of my black. Don't want black in there. Okay. May have to go in this door right here. I might have to mess with that a little bit. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's go down here a bit. Uh, okay, now, yeah, might as well get. Let me see if I can do that right there. Well, that's kind of harsh, isn't it? I might have to. Uh, uh, let me see what I can do about that. Well, I can't do it that way. Oh, can't do it that way. I have to do it up here. Okay. Do. I don't have anything to do with it. Okay, maybe like that. Maybe little places like this. Okay, let me see if I can smudge this a little so it's not too dang obvious what I'm doing. Just add a little variation to that. Okay. And over here, little that. Okay. Up. Made a mistake there. Okay. Maybe soften this a little bit. Okay. And we go down here. For some reason I'm feeling rough. Man, it's only 11:17. It's not like I've been doing anything. Okay, let's not have so much deep darkness here. I'm getting into a stretch of pages that I just love. These are some of my favorite pages in the entire book. Ooh, I forgot to do his shoes there. I have to get to that soon. Unfortunately, I'm on the shadow layer. It's not going to be impossible to do. Just got these guys down here. Okay, give him a little more of this cold shadow. Blue eyes, baby got blue eyes. Okay. We have to put some color in Paul's hat since he did have not wearing a white hat, he's wearing a cream colored hat. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Oh, I was missing Blue Boy's shoes, which are that color. I have to go down here to color section. Color his shoes. And then Paul's wearing a hat. It's about like that. It's real close. Now all I'm doing is I don't want to use a stamp. Okay. I'm just gonna lightly color that and lightly color this. Not much else going on there. And then we have to go into where am I? Yeah, like that. Okay. And then Okay. Okay, now, what color did I have? Yeah. I'll change that later on. Yeah, I guess one is entitled to make a few boo boos. I don't even want to talk about it now. Okay. Anything else there? No. What do I got here? Okay. There's page 111. Is that page 111? Yeah. Now we're to page 112. Okay, here we go. So, grab the old color of that there overhang right there and go after that first thing. Here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so I can see it and not have to. Yep. What happened there? Huh. You there? Huh. Okay. Maybe I'll make that color there because I don't think I've shown that there yet. It's that whole area there. I got Magnolia and Silhouette. I've done a few good silhouettes in this comic. Right there. Yeah, get that. Now I have to mess with that again. This over here. Okay, right here. Whoop, whoop. Doggy's home. And um, bring this up to right about here. This. Okay. And while I'm at it, I might as well do the right thing and get rid of this apron, which never was there. Okay. Page 111, the color of her dress, which will be down here. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Did I do that? I just did that, didn't I? Yeah, the entire area. Well, it's not the worst thing ever happened to anybody. I just go back here to color. Okay, so, well, here I had thought that it would be a good idea to deep darken the value of this little post here. And then a little bit of this over here. Kind of make grandma's face stand out a bit. Okay, a little bit over here. Okay, so let me look at that and see where I screwed up. Nope, at least not on that part. I clean that up a tiny bit. Clean this up a tiny bit, and then work on the color of this here. It remains the same. Okay, kind of got that. Let me see. I don't show that anymore. Okay, a little bit of skin tone. Okay, we'll just use that. Oh, okay, might as well get all the skin tones. They're pretty much the same guys. I can make variations later if I want to. Uh-huh. Here too. And those ears. He's got a hand over there. Hand there. Hand there. Neck there. Hand, ear. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Okay. Ooh. I think I got that. Oh, hand. She's got a hand. Okay. Then look at this color. Actually, it's more like that color. Let's be consistent. Ooh. Hmm. Let's do something here. I made a little error here, which I can fix pretty easily. In the next page, I show something back here. So I have to fix that here. I don't know why I messed it up. These things happen, especially to me. But it's in the line layer, so I'm not too messed up. Okay. It might be a good idea to bring this over a bit and clear this out. Oh, don't do that. Might as well go up here and make sure I don't obliterate that gun handle. And up here, get rid of that. It won't be necessary. Okay, now go down here. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to use the old stamp tool. Where are you? Yeah. And hopefully that's how you do it. Yep. Bring it over here a little bit. Hold on a second. Be back a second. I have a little errand I have to do. Okay, I'm back. I had problems with the puppy. He was insisting he wanted to go swim today. Can't always let him go do what he wants to do. That wasn't right. Okay, that works out. Okay, now I have to go back up into color and do that again. Okie dokie. Okay. And still in color. Good. Don't make that big a mistake. Soon I've got to fire up a Kickstarter campaign. Um, I'm adamant about getting at least a small version of this done. I don't know how widespread knowledge is of Blue Boy Brown is right now. Probably not too huge. So I think I can get a small edition done. But if I could get the whole dang thing done, 148 pages, about 152 if you add the covers, I'd do that. But that's a stretch goal. First, get the little thing done, and then see if you can get the bigger thing done. And I have a charity that I'm going to donate part of the proceeds. Got to get the net, you know, the expenses for printing it, and mailing, and stuff like that. I got to get those done. I got to take care of that first. But over that, there's a certain charity I'd like to donate a portion of the proceeds to. That is a worthy thing to do. It has to do with children who have been treated horribly in an incredibly evil way. There are people who are combating this, and I'd love to help them out. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm getting that. Okay. Okay, I might as well go after Grandma's. Yeah, her little gray suit here. Grandma 112, yeah. And I'm still in color, so. Yeah. Oh well.
They see me, David? And they see me?
Well, there. Okay. Okay. And there's grandma's little outfit here. Okay, and there's get that. We okay now. Okay. Pause. Doohickey there. Okay, do that. And then I gotta play around with the color of the street, which I'm gonna probably make a little lighter just because I think it needs to be a little lighter. Maybe I'll mess around with that, the drawing, stuff like that, to make the ground a little grittier. Outlining this stuff's not easy. Okay. See if I can get it done and do it right. Yeah. Nice thing about these discrete layers is that you can make a mistake on it and still fix it. Ah, ooh, ooh. I got a little bit of a little arthritis there. That's not too horrible. Okay, and so I can fix that here. A little bit there. There. Where else? Maybe a little bit there. Okay. And I missed that over here. And make this brown color too. Okay. Ground color. And ooh, do 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 do. Oh, man. Okay, down here. Using my little idea about linear atmospheric perspective. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, a little less. Okay. And then over here, maybe just the tiniest bit of Ooh. Okay, back to color. Larger brush now. Okay. 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 I wanted not that. What that color there? Here. That's not what I wanted. There. That there. Huh? What the heck's going on there? Why would that hand be there? Okay. He's doing that. Squirrely. Anyway, I'll soften that up in a few minutes. Okay, soften that up. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Kind of dodge grandma's hair because she's got gray hair, not sandy blonde. Okay. Same thing here. Same with grandpa. You got that white hair the honest way. Me too. I've never even considered dyeing my hair, not even for a second, because I know too many people have done that. Hey, look, just looking silly. When you get to be an old person, you are an old person. Don't be trying to fooling everybody into thinking that your hair hasn't gone gray. They know exactly what's going on. Okay. Any more? Yeah, a little bit more over here. And some down here. Do. Okay, and Blue Boy's got on a white shirt, and take some of that out of there. Oh, now down here. Okay. Now, I'm at the point where I'm gonna, yeah, I got to do the color of those horses. Yeah, just that horse though. Oh, now I have to figure out how these guys are colored, so they're not going to be too fashionable. Move this over a tiny bit. Let's give this guy some. I don't want to be greenish. More like that. More like that. Let me see. How about we make this 30? What's that? Yeah, I don't know about that. How about this 30? Or like it. Okay. So we'll give this guy that color outfit, at least his jacket. We're only going to see him once, so it's no big deal. Well, twice, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What the heck? That's that guy up in the second panel. Oh, okay. What is going on with this thing? Okay. I see problems with that. I'm gonna. Headphones not feeling too good. I'm gonna take it off. Okay. I'm gonna say that's that guy. Yeah, just for the heck of it, so I don't have to come up with another color. Sweetheart, I can hear that. That means everybody can hear it. this guy. Get up in the bluish area. Oh heck. Make him wear a. Okay, and get rid of the. Down there. Well, searching out a color that's a neutral kind of color, but doesn't have any. But I don't want it to be a green either. Up here. I want it green. Select down there. That's in the purplish range. Purple's real difficult to deal with. Purple, green. See here, you just get these pastel colors. You don't want those either. More like that, but you don't want it to all just be the same. Okay. It's a little better. Get rid of that black. Let's see what happens. Let that color sort of anchor the foreground. So it has to be brighter than all the rest of them. I don't want it to be a color that clashes. I want it to be just another tonal. Yep, that's what I wanted. Then bring this down a little. Dadgummit, I don't want. Okay. Well, bring it over here. See what the heck. And a real gray. Shirt color. Dadgummit. I'm gonna do that over. Yeah. I'm gonna clean that up. To make it larger because it's maybe too difficult to see. Yeah, make it a little larger, a little easier to figure out what I'm doing. I'm muttering again. Okay, now. Color that area. See what I just did? those little artifacts here. Get rid of those. Don't mind them too much because I'm not going for perfection. I'm coloring it. Ooh, look at what I haven't done. Did I do it here? No, but I've been doing this. I've been doing this the whole time. Where's my watercolor layer? Nope, I haven't been doing my watercolor layer. That's dumb. Yeah, let's see if I can go back all the way back to Jiminy Cricket. I have just to open up a dadgummit. I thought I was screwing up there. Well, I'll just do it right now. Yeah, I know. Boy. Okay, ready for Illustrator. Page 96. What's that look like? Yeah, page 95. Yeah, I know it has a watercolor layer. Okay, watercolor. Dummy. Copy. Okay. There. That should do it. Yeah. Gives it a watercolor feel to it. Yeah. Do that all these dadgum did do it to this one. Okay. Do it to that one. Nope. Okay. Just did that to that. 108. Didn't do it to that. Okay. 109. Did I do it to that? Nope. Bad. Hey, sheesh. All the silly things you do. I wonder if I probably been doing it for quite a few pages. Anyway, I'll go fix those things. Better lock that here. Watercolor. Let me see if I can have this thing in my head again. It was a little too tight. Okay, now we got all these guys who are gonna be our may cause problems for us later. We'll give them blue jeans. Somewhat blue jeans. Blue jeans really sort of like started with, I think, lumberjacks and people like that. It's a little purplish. Let's bring it down there a little bit and then see if I can. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Then we're going to say that's the same guy. Okay. Mm-hmm. And okay, now what kind of colored horse is he gonna have? Gonna have to try to get um he's got a little bit of a grayish kind of horse. Let's try that out. And no black in the chromatic gray. And I'm in the color layer, so okay. You find little problems that erupt as you're putting in the color. Now you know what that was. Like this probably should be that color there, just so there's not a whole lot of confusion. No, no, no. Maybe that right there. Maybe there. This guy's riding a horse too. And I'll make it just a slightly darker color. That won't hurt. So here we got this horse. Is that color? Okay. Uh, and might as well make that horse. That just make it. That's that horse. That guy riding by. Uh, mhm. Let me see. Here we don't see that guy again. And we deepen the color of that. I don't want him. Okay. Make him a little redder. Oh, heck. Okay, I'll just get rid of you. Yeah. What did you? So that's not a wonderful color for a horse's snout. How about over here? Okay, I can do it like this. And then bring it down over here. Make him a buckskin, like buckskins. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna color his tail this color. Okay. And color of his saddle be about like that. Okay. And then maybe I'll have a little darker saddle blanket or a little different shade of saddle blanket. And then the rope. Really, ropes aren't that color. Back to the saddle blanket. Ropes are more like a gray. Enough. Okay, and then we give him a gray holster. That's probably the back of his jacket. I'm going to make it like that. Okay. And okay. And then I'll give a little that, and then dark here. He'll have a little bit different shade to his hair, but they're relatives. What the heck? And all these guys will be in. I'm not sure that's the color it should have been. In fact, I know it's not the color it should have been. Let me see if I can fix that by making it a cooler color. More like that. Let's see what happens when I do that. That didn't work. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let me see. Well, I'll just go back and do that. Let's try that. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. Everybody in the background there is going to be that color. Smudge that a tiny bit right here. Smudge that. Little skin tone here. Well, you'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't want this to stand out too much. Okay, fix that right there. That right there. and he was his make his scabbard there about that color, and rifle butt about like that, and same rifle butt here. And let me see, scabbard color over here. Then just plain old gray for the rifle color. Dadgummit. And let me see, I had that gray. I guess he's got two. I don't know what the heck. Okay. Hey, grandpa's pants color. Where I got that? Well, don't really. I'll just use that, which is a little too greenish, more like that. Nope, that's how it was. Grandpa's color. Right, Grandpa. Oh, that's the color of his jacket, so we'll do that. Okay, got that. Got this. Now, what color shirt were you wearing? Your Grandpa, I got to get a little more consistent here. Okay. Means I'm going to have to open up something earlier. Yeah, I'm going to have to open up page 100. Yep, I may have to open up page 100 because that's when they got married and he had his shirt on, the whole 9 yards. Page 100. Where are you? Page 100. Oh boy. Okay, open up over here. Page 100. There you are. Let's see if that's it. This is better. Yeah. Okay, that's the color you were wearing, Grandpa. Okay. And as I remember it, didn't really have. Yeah, I did. That's the color you were wearing. So that's the color he'll be wearing here. I'm mumbling again. Please forgive me. I'm a mumbler. If I'd been a bumblebee, I'd be a mumblebee. Doodle doot doot doot. Okay. Should have done that. Just use eraser for that. D. Okay. And then some. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take that color, and then I'm going to slide it over a little bit and make that the color of all these guys. Now, should I do this several times? Maybe I can play around with that a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, got to work on the sky here. Yeah, still in color area. That's good. I was watching I was teaching art history yesterday, and I showed my classes. We're all learning remotely now, so everybody's at home on their computer or iPad or something like that. I showed them an art history film called Exhibition on Screen, Leonardo da Vinci. It was a big survey show of his work at the National Gallery in London. It was the first time I really got a real good look at Salvator Mundi, which is a heck of a painting. Hadn't given it a real good hard look, but man, it's a heck of a painting. Subtle as all get us, as subtle as the Mona Lisa's sfumato. They showed the two versions of the rock that were the first time they ever been exhibited together. Film. I mean, gives you new appreciation for good old Leonardo. I always tell my students there are 4 great artists of the Renaissance: Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Titian. Titian's the equal of any of them. Just so many beautiful things going on during the Renaissance. I'm going to do it like that so that I can do that. Yeah. Do the same thing down here. Get close to having this thing in the can. Okay. No sky anywhere. Maybe I should probably do that. Yeah, that's big enough. Okay, let's play around with the edges here. Like real watercolor, you can go back and you can play with it. In watercolor, if I was doing this, I'd be using a wet Q-tip for this. That's how I've done it in the past, just a little wet Q-tip. Now, then in the color layer and the tonal layer, let's do the tonal layer first. And then over in the color layer, same thing, but a little larger brush. I still probably have to do some smudging. I guess should smudge not so much the tonal area, the color area. Well, I'm smudging it. Yep, looks like I'm really wanting to go after that, and then maybe I can burn a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted to burn that. Okay. Okay. And okay, back to dodging it a tiny bit. Okay, maybe I'll play around the bottom of that a little again. Go back and smudge it a tiny bit. See what happens. Okay. Now, just lay in the shadow. I'm gotten pretty good at just whacking out the shadows without worrying about it too much. We'll bring it up a little bit here so that it won't be too crazy, too dark a shadow. So, that's not what I wanted. I wanted them to be its multiply. Yeah. Up here just for the fun of it. Okay. I think shadows look more believable when they're just sort of like slapped on. And they're not just, you know, laboriously stuck in there. Okay. Now all I have to do is just use my little eraser. It has to be a little bit bigger than that. Okay. Let's wait and see what I have. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted. Yeah, maybe a little bit of erasing. This in order here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit like that. Okay. But, okay. Save that. Hey, man. Hey, Robert. My grit and guts dude. 12:50. That's about 10 minutes ago. Hope you're still on there, bud. Uh, so, if you get a chance to look at the beginning of the video, because uh, I demoed my inking with a with a with a big pencil, mechanical pencil, uh, right at the beginning. Maybe give this guy a little more pizzazz. Maybe a little more there too. Anyway, so I'm pretty happy. So let me see. Here's one orange 110. I didn't do one. I didn't bring up 110. Here's 19, 110, 111, 112, and do 113 tomorrow. I've got a video of me drawing 113, doing the embellishing. I don't have the whole thing. I got like the bottom half. I forget somehow to get to the top half. I don't know why, but that's the way these things go. You just do what you can. What was that? Oh, that's. Oh, I see. Oh, that. Yeah, I got a border mask here. Okay, maybe a little bit more. More like that. Okay. So, where's there's my screen that I show at the end. Someday I'm going to change that illustration. I got two of them. I should have more than that. Anyway, I'm hungry. I think I'll go eat. I've been doing this 3 hours. Had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. Uh, nice guy on the Ultimate Hub for graphic novels says real nice things about me. What's his name? Jordan or Lewis, something like that. God, I think maybe Jordan. Nice guy. Always nice to have people say nice things about you. Don't always expect it. You just do what you can. Let me see. Maybe there's a few little things I might want to do here. Make Blue Boy stand out a tiny bit here. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I had fun. And I will be back tomorrow for a short day. It's Thursday. What are you doing? Oh, Thursday is a big day for art history. So I got some heavy stuff to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had fun. Make sure you go to blueboybrown.com /comic/Blue Boy Brown page 97. And look what I did. I put up 5 pages this week. That's a lot. I'm going to start putting up more so that I can get finished with this by October or something like that. Soon I got to get off my tail and do a Kickstarter campaign, see if I can get a print version of this done. Okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.